21. I'm Gene.
And I'm Zane.
And welcome to Hanging with Uncle.
How's it going, man? Ooh.
It's been an interesting week, man, especially regarding things around January 6th in the committee. But I think first things first, man. You know,
Always.
We had a really bad natural disaster.
Yes.
In the Appalachians, Kentucky, Illinois, Tennessee.
You want to throw prayers out there for those who are still out there struggling and trying to survive through this tornado. That's very tragic, man. Seeing just the images are just crazy. Prayers out to them.
Yes,
definitely.
Without
First and
doubt.
foremost. Sundial looking good, eh?
Well, I think I don't know. There's the number's going to keep going up. I think I heard 88 dead. Between all three states.
Is that really the numbers though?
I'm pretty sure. I can't keep watching because
I
I don't want to see the numbers keep going the way they are.
Man,
I remember when they said it was 30 dead.
That was the initial number I heard. So I honestly haven't been too in tune with that story. Then I need to pay more attention because I've heard 30. So again, prayers out to those again.
Yeah. So
all
right.
I still already jumped the gun. We got to talk about our flavor.
We do.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
This is Rosanna. It is at 18.36%. It's actually really nice and flowery.
It's velvety too because it's very smooth, but already I'm lifted.
Yeah, it's some good stuff from Genesis. I haven't had them before. They're good.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It is, man. I like changing it up.
Let's go to my hype story. I'm really hyped about talking about it. Sundial hit 60, like you said today, right?
Sundial hit 60. It's on its way back up.
You believe so?
So this week, Tuesday, they were supposed to vote on the merger. Alcana was, right?
Yes, absolutely, but they pushed it back, right?
Right, they did. They postponed it till January the 7th.
Hey, that's 2 days away.
Well, no, January. But anyway,
Yeah.
So the reason they postponed it was because you need to have a quorum, which is 66% of total shareholders, not 66% of all shareholders.
Okay.
You just need 66% of them to vote in the merger.
The merger
on the
You'll
7th,
vote
right?
For it, yes.
So now they don't all have to vote yes.
Yes.
Of that quorum, only half of them have to vote yes to approve the merger.
Mainly, yes.
Right. So that's how that works.
Okay. That's
And as
cool.
as when they were supposed to have the meeting on the 14th, the 12th was the cutoff to have all the proxy votes in, and they only had 56%. So that's why they've extended it another month
because they need more votes
to give all Alcana shareholders a chance to vote. And honestly,
that's good. Support of that.
I don't know why they wouldn't, because the translation is for every share of Alcana you have, you'll get 10 shares of Sundial. And we know where Sundial is going, so.
Right.
What the problem is.
Where the hesitation at. Where the hesitation at. I mean, like we've said, this company has built a good platform. It's built a good place to shoot off its rocket. And this is a pretty big rocket. Like we talked about out-of-pocket costs that they're paying for them. We don't see really reflections of this stock. We've seen shorts bail out already.
And we also saw Alcana stock on the rise today as well.
Which is what it needs to be doing.
That's right.
To continue their deal. So it's going to happen. Hopefully. We've seen the talk of the town too on those little chats that we go on with people around on socials.
Yeah.
And it seems very positive. A lot of Alcana holders feel very positive about it. So
they just need to pay attention and
pay yourself.
Turn their proxy. Pay yourself. That's right.
Get out there and pay yourself. Sundial is actually it's looking good. Definitely looking good.
This is a very good thing.
It's a very good thing, Gene. I'm really excited for that. You wanted to share a little story today with us.
Again, man, a couple of weeks ago I shouted out one of my old buddies from Compton P.D. His show on YouTube is Red Pablo Mason and Red Double D.
Okay, yeah, that's
so,
right. Yeah.
I also kind of vicariously hooked up with another guy I was a cop with in Compton, and his YouTube channel is A Compton Cop.
Okay, like straight up.
Straight up. So shout out to my buddy Arnie.
Alrighty, Arnie.
Yeah, haven't seen him in a long time.
That's awesome. That's
looking
really
forward
cool.
to getting together with you, man.
Reconnecting with friends through the show. That's awesome.
Right.
I mean, a friend of yours or a friend of mine, I wouldn't mind to meet him someday. That'd be cool, maybe.
You know, these are really good dudes, man. You would love them. You really would.
Awesome.
And we have some very unique stories to tell.
Yes, do tell.
You know. So
we're on
this
edge.
one today, this one today I'll tell. I'm not going to like hold 1,000 subscribers over anybody's head.
Okay.
But this is a story about Black Monday.
Okay.
So.
Title.
Yeah. I used to love to wear black T-shirts under my uniform because I worked at night. And when you're wearing your vest doesn't cover all the way up to your neckline where your T-shirt is.
Right.
So as far as I was concerned, for safety, I wasn't giving anybody a target where my vest wasn't.
Right.
Find the white T-shirt, aim 2 inches above.
There you go. Boom. No vest.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. But I had this supervisor, let's just call him Applehead.
Okay. All right.
Right. He used to always bug me about wearing a white T-shirt.
Okay.
This is another story. This is like when we all get together and tell our stories. Mm-hmm. You'll understand the crap I went through from day one at Compton P.D.
Damn. All right.
So Black Monday.
Okay. Black Monday. Here we go.
Yep. The Sunday before, I'm wearing a black T-shirt, and this Applehead comes and he tries to get in my face and stick his finger in my chest and say, "Tomorrow you're going to wear a white T-shirt." Mm-hmm. So I'm just thinking to myself, dude, you have no idea who you're playing with. I watch Bugs Bunny.
Right.
So we all stuck together the entire shift.
Okay.
And the next day was Black Monday. So for maybe cops that were off duty the day before that didn't know anything about it, that maybe would have worn a white T-shirt in, a few of us brought extra black T-shirts.
Oh, funny. Okay.
And even the dispatchers wore black T-shirts.
Everybody was in on it.
And so,
okay.
Applehead walks into briefing, looks at everybody. First, he looks at me and sees I'm wearing a black T-shirt, but sees everybody in the room is wearing a black T-shirt.
Right.
He walked out.
Hell yeah, he did.
His head was going to explode, man. Yeah.
That's good. No, I mean, fuck that. I mean, we know both survival of the fittest. You know, be smarter, work smarter, not harder. And in that situation, and that is a work smarter, not harder idea. Don't wear white at night. I mean, you wear white at night if you're running so you can be visible.
You know, but yeah, I mean, your badge. At that time, we didn't have cloth badges. We wore metal badges on our chest.
Right.
You could aim for the badge. That's fine. The vest was there.
Okay.
You know, just
shiny.
give me a
shiny point. Boom.
Right. Give me a little bit of help. Let me wear a black T-shirt and protect myself.
Gotcha. Absolutely. Like, that really shouldn't be a restriction. So, I agree with you on that one.
Applehead got so pissed off. The next day, our chief of police, I'll just call him Barney Rubble.
Yabba dabba.
We got a memo from Barney Rubble saying that everybody from now on, you know, until the end of time, will wear white T-shirts under their uniforms. Mm-hmm. But we had fun on Black Monday.
That's
we stuck
awesome.
it to him.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass, Applehead.
There you go. Funny as fuck. That's an easy Compton story. I like that.
Yeah, there's plenty more. It goes way deeper than that. If you thought that was funny.
So this Applehead. Let me interview on this one real quick.
Okay.
Were there any other further encounters with this Applehead further in?
Constantly.
Okay.
This was.
So, is he like main protagonist?
It was not just on the black T-shirt.
Okay.
It was something different every day.
Damn.
And it does go deeper. It's a conspiracy.
Okay, so I hate being that supervisor. I don't like floating over people. I don't like making people feel insecure about their jobs. As long as they're doing good and I tell them they're doing good, there's no reason for me to float over them.
But the thing is, Zane, he was not the only one. He was
Really?
one of many. He was e pluribus unum.
Damn.
And again, this story runs deep.
Mm-hmm.
It runs really deep, man.
That's crazy.
And
yeah,
so it's like I've been retired from Compton for 31 years now, and the Compton Police Department no longer exists. The Sheriff's Department absorbed it over some other corruption the city of Compton was doing.
Okay, damn.
In the mayor's office, had nothing to do with the police department.
Is Compton that corrupt of a place? Oh. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, I mean a couple of buddies of mine. Arrested the city manager one day for drunk driving. They didn't know who he was.
Right.
This guy was drunk off his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Man.
I'm not going to say what happened. It's not my story to tell.
Gotcha. Yeah,
but,
no.
Dude.
That's fucking crazy.
I have stories about the Compton Police Department. And we need 1,000 subscribers because I'm
damn, I want to deep dive more.
Dude,
all right.
Yeah, Applehead is one of many.
Holding
That's
off.
all I'll say.
Holding off. Okay, so I have a little PSA, I guess, I want to throw out there before we start getting into a little bit further of a deep dive of conversation. Fentanyl, man. It's one thing I've always scrutinizing. Fuck fentanyl, because it really is something that people need to be aware of. It is a synthetic opioid that people take to get high.
It's a chemical made in a laboratory.
It literally is not. Any offer of it whatsoever over the. No, please no, for the love of God, because it.
Don't be stupid.
It was, from 2020 to 2021, the number one cause of death amongst adults ages 18 through 45. It killed over 79,000, excuse me, I don't want to misspeak, people between those ages, 37,000 plus in 2020 and 40,000 plus in 2021. Like, it was a leading killer over COVID, suicide, natural causes, everything. It was the number one killer. Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Be aware out there. Fuck fentanyl. Be smart with what you're putting in your body, because this thing does not do... It's not worth it. Your life is not worth this high. Definitely.
No.
Yes, we are here smoking the devil's lettuce. We're here getting high off of a drug according to federal law. We have medical cards. We are allowed to do it, but
yeah, this is medicine.
It's medicine for us. And
we've explained that.
We've explained that multiple times. That is not. It's not prescribed through doctors. It is not. It is synthetic. Don't put it in your body. This is something that helps us with our pains. I have back pain. I have knee pain. I have trouble sleeping. I have troubles being hungry. I need this to strive through life.
And do you know that China, honestly, is a big maker and distributor of fentanyl and would love to send that shit to the United States?
Stop. No. PSA from Zane. Your local stoner.
Yeah.
Fuck fentanyl. It's killed
that's
people
a drug.
Dear to me.
It's
really
a synthetic. That's a drug.
It has killed people close to me. Again, fuck it.
I agree.
Please spread the word and have conversations with those who need to hear the conversation with it. About it, not with it. I'm so high. But it's man.
Do your research. Fentanyl,
do your research. Look into it.
F-E-N-T-Y-L. Fentanyl.
And what? F-E-T-A-N-Y-L.
It's written two different ways. Never mind.
Whichever.
F-E-N-T-A-N-Y-L.
Look it up. Get your knowledge out there. Honestly, because man, it's a sucky thing.
Right. Okay, so here's one for me, man. Let's talk about the RNC, and this makes no sense to me. So they're paying $1.5 million in Donald Trump's legal fees into his criminal investigation with the state of New York.
Okay, so the state of New York is suing Donald Trump for
fraud.
Oh.
Tax fraud.
Tax fraud.
Yeah, I mean, they shut his business down because of payroll fraud.
Man.
His bank dealings fraud with loans. Like, okay, so, like, for example, when it comes time to value his property for a loan, oh, this is worth $50 million. But when it comes time to pay taxes on it, it's only worth $1.5 million.
What?
I swear, and that's why he's been trying to hide his tax returns. And that's why the state of New York has them, because it violates a state law. Mm-hmm. And they were able to get his taxes and start revealing all this information about how fraudulent and unscrupulous he is in all of his business dealings.
Oh, I actually make less, Gene. I actually make less money, so I need more money from the government to support me.
Well, here's the thing, man. Donald Trump is supposed to be a billionaire, right? These things that happened in New York had nothing to do at the time he was in the White House.
Right.
Why is the RNC paying his legal bills?
So
he's a grifter.
Exactly.
You guys are stupid giving the RNC money.
Like, how? Just because you make money does not mean you should be, like, you should not, you're still giving, you should be giving money to our country still. That's what taxing is. No taxation without representation, right? I don't know what that means, but I know that means something, right?
It means it means yes. I'm not going to give you money and get nothing in return. That's why you're supposed to pass legislation of by and for the people.
Right, exactly. So this is actually a non-for the people move, but you have all these people who support this man, who again is not he's not an American person. He plays a scheme through everything. His political push was a scheme. His whole backing with his money, his debt, everything is all a scheme. Him trying to swindle his way through everything. His whole backing is he's spineless and gross, and that's it. Like that.
Yeah.
He bar none. Like the people who make the one I talked with a coworker at work, and people who make billions of dollars should not be withheld from taxes. Yes, you're going to pay more. Duh, because you make more money. Like
again, here's my thing, man. Citizens United says that corporations are people.
Right.
Then eliminate the corporate tax code.
Right.
And charge them personal income tax like you and I pay.
So if I were
their people charge them people.
If I'm making a lot of money and I'm doing my taxes the way I do my taxes now, I'm going to be happy when I get my tax return. Right?
Right.
Right. That's kind of how I look at it. And if I make billions of dollars, then that means I have enough money to pay off the debts that I need to pay. You got to do that first. We talk pay yourself. We do that all the time. Like, you got to fill the hole first.
Yeah.
Fill your holes and then go and spend your money that way. Spend whatever you have left. You have millions of dollars left, I'm sure. And it all can go towards things that I'm sure that are already paid off and or there are insured, like you were just talking about.
Yeah, which is the real topic. It really is. It's not so much, well, I paid this percentage in taxes or I paid this much in taxes. No, that's nothing, because if I earn $100 million and pay $10 million in taxes, I still have $90 million. What the problem is?
The moment you and I do that, they're kicking in our door.
Right? You owe us $10 on your taxes.
Bruh, leave me alone. No,
right?
I don't. Man, that sucks. Like, we talk about billionaires abusing the investing system.
I look at smash and grabs like that. I know this is off topic, but the problem with smash and grabs lately?
What?
Well, they'll complain about people coming in and smashing and grabbing, stealing. Oh my God, we're being robbed for all this money, losing all this money, right? Mm-hmm. I say bullshit. I say look at the insurance fraud angle. These people are losing money on They're probably making money with the insurance money they're reaping in. Wake up, everybody.
Like I said, the staff member and I who I talked to this week, they have the money to abuse power. They have money to to push a narrative. They have money to break systems. Like, that's literally what their basis is. We've talked about it. They have money to literally put down small businesses with shorting stocks. Like, they literally can abuse systems with money. Why do they need to be withheld from taxes too? Stop having them abuse shit.
I agree with you.
It pisses me off. Like,
simplify the tax code by eliminating the corporate tax code and make everybody pay the regular federal income tax like you and I pay.
Right.
Period.
I struggle day to day to try to pay my dues, man. Like, and taxes already put it in my butt to begin with. Like,
yeah. Anyway, that's the thing for me. Yeah, I think the RNC, you guys are really not very smart.
That's annoying, man. That triggered me a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That got me. Well, we got our dumbasses of the week.
Man, all right. So mine
Here we go.
is a judge from Lafayette, Louisiana, and her name is Michelle Odenay.
Odenay.
Yeah, she basically, her and a party she was with were, drunk. You can obviously tell they were drunk.
Yep.
Looking at a camera of people walking outside of wherever they were, and you can hear the N-word being thrown around several times, along with other racial epithets. And this is a judge. This is somebody who's supposed to fairly hear a case and judge equitably. But this is how we know how you act now. You're a dumbass and you have no business on the bench.
All right. So also a previous conversation with the same staff member that I've had recently. There have been things that have been happening with words and phrases that people have been saying and been getting punished for. Like, it's stupid. It sucks because like that. It's a thing. Like there's hatred out there. There are words of hatred. But if we don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it at all, man. That was the bottom line, bro. Like,
really, you're a judge. Just
you literally have revealed who you are.
Thank you.
A monster.
Thank you. You have no business fairly judging anybody or anything.
There's ignorant use, and then there's the context. Again, staff
malicious, hateful
shout out to one of our listeners right there. The context speaks. Like, how you use the word, man. Fuck, makes me mad again. Like,
yeah. Well, anyway, that's my dumbass. She needs to be disbarred, or just definitely taken down off the bench. That's my opinion.
Yeah, my take on that is like, you got caught being a dumbass.
It is. And
there you go. You're gonna
from.
Foresee punishment. There's nothing you can say to withhold that.
How many times can you freely say something like that and try and pass it off as, well, I don't really mean it?
Man, it sucks. Anyways, my dumbasses of the week. People who protested the vaccine pass in New York City at an Applebee's for about $20. They went to jail. But I think it's a crazy decision that he went to jail over bad boneless wings and Long Island iced teas. Like,
because you didn't want to wear a mask.
You didn't want to wear a mask. You didn't want to show a vaccine pass because that's what they have their policy based off of. You got to respect the policy, man. You got to respect it. They're going to lose traction to people. They're going to lose your business, but they don't care.
It's their business.
They don't care. Obviously, they got your asses arrested.
Yeah.
So, to the dumbasses in NYC, there you go. Cheers, mates.
Exactly. Well, you know what? Honestly, we have a few minutes left, and I'm glad. I think we hit our dumbass one stride too soon because there's some really good news that I think maybe we could end this show on.
Yes, we have very good news, actually, I feel.
Coming out of the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration.
We just talked about loopholes. Let's talk about more loopholes.
So the FDA, for years, their policy was they would not provide abortion pills by mail.
Right.
But now that Texas and Mississippi and all these other states are putting these anti-abortion bills in, the FDA announced that they will now provide abortion pills, so you can have your abortion in the privacy of your home, just like we're sitting here in my house right now smoking marijuana.
welcome to the club, I guess. That's good. Like,
fuck you, Republicans. You are not going to take away our personal freedoms.
Right, especially women's freedoms. Women have a right to do what they need to do to strive and be independent. Like, they're their own persons, their own people. Like, we can't tell them what they can't do with their bodies, ever.
It's, again, it's discrimination pure and simple because we've said before, where are the protests outside urologist offices where men go and get vasectomies?
I'm not against
or male implants or
you can't tell people what to do. I've told you that before. Like this whole vaccines, everything.
Right.
Again, we can't tell people what to do. There are going to be those people out there. But the majority needs this. They do, so they can take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
It's personal. It's a personal choice between a woman and her doctor.
Exactly.
Not any fucking body else.
Right. And simple as that. That's the bottom line. That's literally the bottom line. You couldn't sum it up anymore. I've always told people. I've always give suggestions. I don't tell people what to do. I give suggestions. Are you sure? That's it. I play devil's advocate for a reason because it helps open people's minds and think about what they're doing. Not to stir you away from your choice, because I always support people's choices no matter what they do.
Yeah.
But I always give that opposite end of this idea. I do it with you a lot, Gene, just to open up the mind a little bit. To help people understand. We leave our topics for our show open for you guys most of the time and opinionated because it's a conversation. Yeah. And we want you to go and get that information and go be knowledgeable out there. We leave, I don't know.
There's so many things that happen. We're just two guys, and this is how the world has affected us this week.
Exactly, but we can't tell people what to do. We don't tell you guys what to do. We leave it open-ended because, just for that reason alone.
Exactly.
And that's how it should be. That's a conversation.
Right.
That's hanging with Uncle, man.
I'm not telling you to buy SNDL. Just like the stock.
We just like it, yeah. We just like the stock. Anyways, man, that's the end of the show, right?
I think that's pretty much it. It's been a good show. Thank you very much, you guys, for paying attention.
Follow our socials.
Yes.
Yeah? Hit subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify. Don't forget to download. Hit like on YouTube as well.
Check out the website www.hangingwithuncle.com.
Gene and I have been putting together ideas and all these little crafty things. So if you guys have any friends out there, reach out to them. We're looking for particular people to engage in our community to see what we can bring to Hanging with Uncle.
Amen. Exactly. So,
anyways,
you guys, I hope you've enjoyed the show.
I'm Zane.
I'm Gene, and we'll see you next week.
Later.